Hi, this is Trisha from Lemon Paper Lab. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this pattern in Adobe Photoshop. To start off with, let's go ahead and create a new file. This pattern is not a square repeat, so we are going to use the dimensions of 1200 pixels by 800 pixels. Resolution set to 300 pixels per inch. Make sure Artboards is not selected because we are going to use the pattern preview tool, which does not work with Artboards. And then background content set to transparent, and then go ahead and click on create. For this pattern, I'm going to use the help of guides. So I'm going to go to View, Guides, New Guide Layout, and then under columns, I'm going to set it to 6 columns, and then we are going to do 4 rows. Go ahead and click on OK. And then I'm going to access the pen tool. That is P on the keyboard. If you right click here, you see there are a number of pen tools here. We're just going to go with the basic pen tool. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit D on the keyboard just to get to my default colors here. And then just starting here at the second line here at the top, I'm going to go ahead and create my first point. And then we're just going to hold Shift as we click, and that will just create a straight horizontal line here. And then we'll hold Shift again, and then we are going to just draw out our shape here. Just following those guides. And then just shift click to create the point. And then we will finish up our shape here. And then when you hover over that initial point, you'll see that kind of O shape. And that just means that you are completing your shape. So we'll go ahead and complete that shape there. And then currently we have a fill, so we are going to turn off the fill. And then we will add a black stroke here. And then I'm going to bring up the stroke width. Let's try 40 pixels here. And then now we have our initial shape, and we just want it to rotate in all of the 4 corners. So we'll need to duplicate it. Before I duplicate it, I recommend converting it to a smart object if you ever want to go back and maybe change the stroke width and you want it to be reflected on all of the repeats. So we'll turn that into a smart object there. And then let's go ahead and duplicate this layer, Command or Control J. And then we're going to move it to this top corner. So I'm going to access the Free Transform tool, Command or Control T. And then here under the X and Y values, I'm going to put X as 0 and Y as 0, and that will put it in our top corner here. And we'll go ahead and accept that change. We can go ahead and get rid of the guide. So we'll go View, Guides, Clear Canvas Guides. And then let's go ahead and turn on our Pattern Preview tool. So we'll go to View, Pattern Preview. And then I'm going to go ahead and zoom out, Command or Control with the minus key. And we can see how it repeats. So let's go ahead and save this pattern. There are 2 ways that you can do it. You can go to Edit, Define Pattern, or if you have the Patterns panel open, you can hit this plus icon. To bring up the pattern panel, just go to Windows and select Patterns here. So we'll go ahead and click that plus icon. You can give your pattern a name, clicking on OK, and then you'll see it populate here in your Patterns panel. Let's go ahead and open a new document to test this pattern. So I'm going to go to File, New. This time I'm going to use the dimensions of digital scrapbook paper, which is 3600 pixels by 3600 pixels. We'll have our resolution 300 pixels per inch, RGB color mode, background content set to transparent, and then we'll just click to create. For this step, I have created an action that I like to use called Pattern Test, and it basically quickly brings up a pattern fill adjustment layer with a color fill layer and a background color fill layer. This action is a part of my Photoshop actions for pattern design, and I'll leave a link to them in the description below. To access these layers, to create them on your own, you'll just hit this icon here, selecting your solid color or your pattern adjustment layers there. So we'll click on our pattern fill layer here, and then we will select our newly created pattern, and we can see that it repeats. If you double click on your pattern fill layer, you have the option to scale your pattern. So if we go to a 50% scale here, you do have the option to angle a pattern, but I find that that takes a lot of processing power, so I prefer not to use that feature here. And when you have this dialog box open, you do have the option to move around your pattern if you want it to start in a different place. You can do that with that. To get back to the original, just click to snap to origin, and then we can click on OK. With these color fill layers, you can easily adjust the color of your pattern to change how it looks with the color here. And then if you want to export this as digital scrapbook paper, you're just going to go to File, Export, Export As. Here under File Settings, you can select your file type, in this case JPEG, and then you can change the quality here. And then just scrolling down under Color Space, I like to have Embed Color Profile selected, and then you can just click to export your digital paper. Thank you for watching this video on how to create this fun pattern in Photoshop. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. This is Trisha from Lemon Paper Lab. See you next time.